What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Hold on, guys. No chat at first. Very strange. What's new? Good old YouTube. But what's up, everybody? Back with another video. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Probably only one more weekend here in the Northeast before people have to send their kids to school, and hopefully we're not continuing the problem by sending our fucking kids to school, you know. And what's good, Rick James? Hopefully no one's sending their child into those buildings. I mean, if you are, you should have a valid reason for your soul, because your soul know it ain't right, you know. It just is what it is. We gotta call a rock and a tree, you know, because we're going into we've already been, but the darkness keeps unfolding right before our very eyes. And, you know, we need to look in the mirror. That's how I changed my life, guys. I looked in the fucking mirror. I said, I don't like that motherfucker right there. I need to change this person. Then I looked inside, and then I learned the physical aspects of my being, and it connected the spiritual aspects of my being. Went out into nature, detoxified my body, and then things became more clear. Then this reality started speaking to me, you know, and you know, when you could be out and about and observe other beings and actually be able to, their soul communicates with you. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna find, I'm gonna lose a lot of people with the shit that I talk about today, but you know, there's many planes of existence, consciousness, whatever you want to call it, whatever we label the shit as. There's many different planes. All right, and when you know that, you could literally be out in public and observe, and while you're observing, other people's souls will actually speak to you. You know, they'll actually speak to you. You could literally talk to other souls. You know? It was like the soul that just walked by. You know? And you know, that's what other people say, you know, we feel people's energy. What we're actually doing is we're soul speaking. You know, we're speaking through our being, you know, our other parts. There's a lot more forms of communication than words. All right. And you're with somebody and your souls match, you know that. You know that your soul speaks. All right. I ain't been down here in a while, and there's a lot of construction. Which way do I go? Yeah, this is okay. I gotta go that way. What's good, Deanne, Cincinnati Jack, Brother Cuts? Yeah, so, you know, please, people, your kids should not be in them schools. All right. I mean, we really gotta start taking accountability for our own mess, you know. And you know, that's what I came to grips at. I couldn't live with myself sending my fucking kid to school every day. You know what I mean? I just couldn't do it. It hurt me to send my kids to the hellhole, you know? Especially now, like, I couldn't imagine now, like, if I was literally forced to have my kids in school. But that has to be something that somebody would do with a gun to my fucking head. Because with me around, there's no way, shape, or form a child of mine is gonna be in school. That's just not gonna happen. And that is out of love and understanding and my soul, you know. And I just couldn't do that, you know. So as we get closer to school, and I see a lot of people, you know, that bitching and complaining about the school, but send their kids there. I mean, that's an oxymoron, you know. You know, that's not even debatable. That's an oxymoron, and that is a fault of our own, you know. And that's sorry about this window wiper in the way, but a lot of people don't like that. And I tell people, what I do on here, and I'm out and about all fucking day long around so many different people, I do the same goddamn thing. I don't never shut the fuck up, you know. Any opportunity I get to drop it, I drop it. I don't not drop it. God forbid someone talks to me about school. I'd say you shouldn't send them there. My buddy was talking to me about sending his daughter to school and the shit he had to buy and all this and that. I said, well, you're not about to talk to me about no college. You already know how I feel about college. I mean, come on. You want my honest opinion? That's a waste of fucking time, and you're stupid for paying for it. Then when you think about it, you know, we don't actually stop and think about how stupid this shit is. We pay, I mean, I've paid before. My oldest son, 24, you know, he was going to college and I had to pay for it. And then until he realized one day, he's like, Dad, man, this like, he's seen the liberal push in school. He was like, I really don't see a point in going to school anymore. I said, well, you know what? It was your choice. You was into football, track, basketball. You want to quit? I can give two shits. It ain't about no money. I don't give a fuck if I enjoyed going to the games. He was very good. But I'm like, fuck. As soon as he said, I'm like, when you want to quit? You looked at me like I was crazy. You know? When you want to quit. And that was years ago. That was years ago. So, when we sit there and think about how stupid that is, that we pay, okay? We pay to send our motherfucking kids to school. Like, think about that. We take food out of our own we take money, which is food and other shit, from our own family and pay for our children to be fucking indoctrinated with some bullshit. I mean, think of how stupid that is. Fake knowledge, you know? Knowledge that they want you to know, therefore you could be a slave in their system. Think of how stupid that is. We pay for it, you know? That's just as dumb as fucking paying for food in the grocery store. They took all our food. They programmed us not to look out our fucking window. And we gotta go to the grocery store and buy it. So crazy, man. When we look at our situation, we are in bad shape, man. We're fucked up, big time. You know, we're in badass shape in more ways than one. Yeah, they might not have us. You know, we might not be injected. We might not be indoctrinated. We might not be in their shit, but we do all the other shit still too. You know? And that's why the true soul, the true pure soul that signed up to come to this bitch is against all this shit. You know what I mean? And you know, we feel we've been around so long and people ain't waking up, you know, this and that. Well, this is a long process, you know? It's a long ass process. It's many different planes of existence that we gotta peel back to remove from our life. You know? And then we gotta create a balance. You know, we gotta create a balance in our being. And you know, all that is balancing your soul, awareness, and your ego. That's it. You know, our ego is what we're doing playing in this game. That's our ego. You know, you got the love and light fucking community who always talks about this ego shit. Don't have a fucking clue because you got many different egos and all this other shit. But what it boils down to is the ego is the one playing out this fucking reality. All right? The soul is the one that is here. All right? That went into the prison cell. Our soul embodied our vehicle. All right? Our spirit vehicle. And it's ironically, it's made up of what? Cells. So our soul is imprisoned in a fucking body that's imprisoned in a reality that goes against everything to do with it. You know, when you start thinking about our reality, we're literally, and I've said this before, we're in fucking hell. This is hell. All right? There's no fucking flames that are burning eternal forever. All right? There's no fucking heaven and sheep, pearly white gates. What are you gonna do? What's that? I mean, it's none of that shit, guys. I'm sorry. People believe in that, but there's none of that shit. All right? This is what we're stuck in. And this is what we're here. We're playing out this existence in a moment of time, at a moment, at a moment, at a moment, at a moment. And when you learn to look at everything at a moment and learn that you're not attached to any fucking thing, you know? We're not attached, but our ego wants us attached to shit. You know? That's why, like, if you look at my channel, I'm not attached to any fucking thing. I talk about every fucking thing under the sun. Everything. It doesn't matter. You turn the camera, what the fuck's he talking about today? Totally 360, you know, from the day prior. It's because I'm living in the moment. Boom. Whatever thing happens, boom, boom. I'm living in the moment. And when we learn, because I've learned to do that, I've learned to live in the moment. Moments can catch you sometimes, but you leave that moment in a point in time. And guess what? People wonder like, oh, and you don't care about this, or you don't care about that, or this or that. You're in a relationship. Motherfuckers say, oh, you don't care. Oh, you care about yourself. What the fuck, man? You can't teach this. This is something you come to this reality with because you're a changer of this reality. All right, you're against this place. You signed a contract, not no spiritual light love contract bullshit they be talking about. We signed a contract, all right, to come here for a reason, all right, to ripple effect. Look what we're doing to their matrix, guys. Look what the fuck we're doing. Me speaking this shit is a threat to their fucking matrix, period. And anybody else is a threat, period. That's it. End of story. So we're here for a reason, and people need to realize and embrace that fucking reason and detach, you know? Detachment, knowing that you ain't attached to no fucking body. You are, no matter how hard it is for people to understand that shit, you ain't attached to a motherfucking thing. And that's the true definition of love. Love is understanding. Love, if you understand love and that energy, you know how that energy works. All right? Love ain't fucking forever. It don't work like that. And the love that they taught you is some false perception of love. Oh, I love my wife. I love my husband. I love my kids. Them ain't your kids. That ain't your wife. You are here. You're attached to them. Your ego says those are mine, but you know, they let you know there's no possessions in this fucking reality, man. We don't own shit. It ain't nothing ours. All right? You come in this shit butt raw fucking naked, man. Butt ass raw naked. You ain't even got fucking crystals in your mouth, which are teeth. You don't have no fucking teeth. You ain't even got teeth. Teeth cling. We ain't even got teeth to cling with. All right? We giving these tools, man. And then people talk about diets. I'm not gonna go there. People talk diets. A fucking baby comes in with no fucking teeth, and you're talking about you're chomping on this and chopping on that and killing this and stripping that and skinning this and skinning that. When a baby can simply fucking mush some shit that came off a goddamn tree, it's good. It's gonna grow big. Or get on that mama's tit like it's supposed to. Boom, that baby gonna, when it gets them teeth, it's out there, hash, 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 eating what it need to eat. You know? And that's what it's about, man. It's an ego. An ego they've made into something else. An ego is you. An ego is me. I'm an ego. Yeah, right, the Matrix is a fucking ego. All right? I like cars. I like racing. I like shit. All right? That's my ego. But I learned how to control the ego, because guess what? I could not like racing tomorrow. I could be out in the fucking in the fucking woods the rest of my life. Because I ain't clinging to shit. I ain't attached to shit. And that's how I live my life. And I go back in the history of my life, and I understand, like, damn, this is just a way I was brought in this bitch with this thought. I just had to rediscover it, you know? And you realize that we're only in the moment, in the present time. Yesterday don't fucking matter. Tomorrow don't matter. What matters is what we're doing right this very instant, you know? Your body tells you every fall, get scraped. Ouch. Well, you don't fall and get scrape, say ouch, 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 ouch. Shit, the shit goes away. Nope, that one moment of time, bam, you got fucked up, you hurt yourself, it's over. You know, that's how you gotta program your mind to just get over shit. Like, fuck it, it happened. People be like, man, how does this happen to you? You just, like, it's no big deal, because I don't give a fuck. Well, I can't, I'm gonna make it, my ego gonna make it a big deal, you know? My ego will make it a big deal. And it's stuff we all struggle with in this fucked up matrix every day. You know, there's things that will bother us, you know, but you learn, you train yourself, man, because we living in this shit. So we going to battle every fucking day by just existing out here, you know? People are like, well, how do you handle that so well? I wish I could teach it. I can't. You got to be embodied with this shit. You just got to realize that don't shit matter. But you, and not a selfish you, don't shit matter, but you and right now. That's it. Because you are what makes this universe go around. That's it. Without you, it don't exist. We're all individual universe. We're persons. Per means a piece. Son, they're telling us, and all of the slave English language tells us what we truly are. If we look at our body, understand our body, look in nature, understand our connection to nature, all this shit makes sense, man. It all makes sense. Hold on. It all makes sense. Nothing in this bitch is ours. That's another thing. Nothing in this motherfucker is ours. At all. I don't give a fuck. My kids this, my kids that. I say the same thing. They're mine. But guess what? If my kids say, look, I want to do this, and I want to be over here, I can't say, all I can do is give them the wisdom and knowledge and be like, look, man, this is what it is. The rest is on you, you know? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Shout out to Linda, busting that Chinese medicine down, hitting me with some information right now. But yeah, so, you know, this is what we gotta realize. We ain't attached to nothing. You don't have a husband, you don't have a wife. They just rocking out with you right now. Our ego and our friendships, our families, our moms, our dads, our ego is attached to these people. We ain't in love to these people. These are our egos. We could say, oh, we love. That's our perception of what we think love is. Because we all know our families will fuck us over faster than anything. We already know that. You know, families turn on each other. You know, it's just what it is, man. Because that lets you know, if that happens, that is ego. That ain't love. That's not true love. That's not two soul spirits that come together. That lets us know that what our true family is a frequency. Our true family is our soul connection, not no fucking blood. They taught us blood. Blood is thicker than water. Blood is this and blood is that. And blood and this. Family's been fighting for fucking eternity. All right? Look at the battle. Go look at battles amongst tribes that used to happen and back with tribes and families. You know, they used to bump and fight all the time. That's a part of nature. Motherfuckers and brothers would kill each other. Brothers would fight brothers and cut each other's fucking heads off. All right? It wasn't good, but this is separating the physical existence and a spiritual existence. There's two different planes of existence. All right? And we entangled in both of them. All right? This is what it is. And if you go look back in history, you'll see that this knowledge was common, and the energies would embody each other, and that's why a tribe would be over here, and then there'll be another tribe over there. All right, there's even records of mixed tribes that aren't blood. You know, understanding blood types. That's another thing. Blood types. Americans aren't taught blood types. Guess who is? Chinese are. You know, I learned this from Linda. That blood, she like, you know your blood type? I don't know my fucking blood type. They don't teach Americans that shit. We gotta go find it out. But it's not common knowledge, your blood type. Yeah, right, your blood type is O. You know, they don't teach us this shit. Why not? Maybe we'll figure some shit out. You know, maybe that's what they mean by blood is thicker than water. You know, maybe it's our blood type that is a coagulation of our spirit energy. All right, our plasma. You know, all that shit. Maybe there's something to that. They ain't fucking telling us. Look at nature. What does nature do? Look all around nature. Nature has fucking babies and kids, and ain't nobody claiming nobody, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters like that. Think about this shit. I mean, we're all related, yeah, but it's something deeper than that, man, in its existence. It really is, man. What's that, John Hill? John Hill? I have a real time getting along with my family at this point. Exactly, because we are different, man. Them people might be the same, but it's different beings here, man. How the fuck we can see through all this shit, but we talk to somebody, it's like talking to a fucking paint can. You know? It's like talking to a paint can. You can mix the shit up, you can pour it in the pan, you can paint it on the wall and watch it dry. And guess what? You're gonna get the same fucking color. Then this is what these people are. They're fucking walking paint cans. You know? The government could just paint over them. What color are you today? Oh, they're blue. Up, they're white. Us, we can't be painted over. We like that paint. When you go paint a wall, you gotta put 50 coats on the bitch, and it's still got that one spot. That's us. You know? It's something to that. But anyways, like I'm saying, man, love is different than we've been taught, you know? And we all want to touch, oh, that's my kid, that's my wife, I'm with her, that's mine. No, she ain't yours, motherfucker. She could up and leave, and one day, you're gone. Your husband could leave you in a minute. Your children could leave you in a minute, could die. They could die, be gone in a split second. How is that yours? You can bring them back from the dead. He or she is with another woman or a man, or a woman, man, he boy, she boy, or a fucking dog at this point. How you gonna go get her back? Or him back? You can't go get them back. What the fuck you talking about? They was never yours, man. Come on, man. It was never yours. Our ego creates possessions. We don't have possessions in just reality. We come in butt raw, naked, no teeth. We leave out this bitch if we live a long life the same fucking way. Yeah, they put clothes on us and throw shit in our box and put us in the fucking grave, and we can't even go back to Earth. That's a whole nother story. But think about the shit, man. And people got to realize that, and then your reality will change. Then you will begin to love more. People, right? People think they love, but they don't actually love. When you learn to disconnect, you learn to love more. You become more loving, more caring, more compassionate, more a beauty to be around. People just come up to you. And then the negative ones stay away from you. Though you'll cross paths, but it'll be just that. It'll be a lesson to learn. It'll be to check your ego to see if you got that ego, or check your spirit. That's what be going on. And I gotta check myself sometimes. Somebody do some stupid shit or something, and I say something, I'm like, damn, that's my fucking ego. Why am I letting my ego do that? Why am I letting that guy's my fucking phone overheated? Fucking black mirrors and shit. I'm going in Ollie's. I gotta pick up some. Speaking of heating, I gotta pick up something out of here real quick. Oh, that feels good in here. Hot today, Roger. 90 something today. Was out on the water yesterday. All sore and shit. Sorry.
Green Alley's number?
$116 is it?
always a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Oh shit, it is hot. I gotta do an AC recharge. But yeah, so we get right back at it as soon as I get back in there.
I'm gonna go up there and get out.
Best time to go shopping anywhere is during the time on Monday. You only see older folks. You only see older folks. Early go. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. But only God knows where I'm at. You know, I was talking about our attachments, and you know, these are things that are actually in all of our lives right now. You know, people want answers and looking for something and like, oh, what do we do? But what the fuck? We got to look at ourselves, you know? Because once you look at yourself, you realize that, you know what? I'm the fucking problem. You know, all these obstacles are because me, and I'm letting, my soul is embodied. I'm awake. You know, I resurrected my soul to come to the forefront, and I understand that, you know, there's this other thing here. I call it the strong man of your fucking body. Like law. Law does the same shit to us, right? That's how this is so crazy, you know. The law, my phone might overheat again. That might be worse. Let me stick it down here. Ain't gonna be no view for a second. I'm putting it in my juice. But I think my case makes my phone hot. This stupid ass case. When I turn away from the sun, I'm gonna put it back up. But yeah, I could do it like that. Yeah, I'll do it like that. So even the law, if when you look at the law, it sets us up in them same principles, like our social security number, our government name. You know, our mommy and daddy named us something, and they created a fucking dead entity, which goes to show you, like, when you look at the law, you'll be like, man, you'll begin to realize what has been done to us. Like, really. You know, because they created a strong man. You know, they created another being. All right, the sun's still here, but oh shit! Look what I just did, guys. I just broke. It needed to get broken anyway. Shit. Let's see. Man, I don't even know where to put my phone right now. Oh, sorry for my technical difficulties, guys. But I can't stick it. I can't stick it up here. Now overheating there. Fuck it, guys. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, our strong man. You know, they set up. Oh, this window is passing. They set our. They set us in the same way. You know. Let's see what it said. Good, pal, horse rider. Good to see you. Yes, I don't want to do it in here because it's hot. It's hot as hell. Thank you, Blink. It actually sits in there really good. It's like a little crack and it just like falls in there. Thank you, Blink. So, but it is a little warm, but hell, it's less than the sun. They set up a straw man, right? And a corporation, we already know it's a dead end, you're dead. We all know that. They do that the same way. So those are the same concepts of sorcery and magic that they use to let you know what fucking kind of reality you actually live in. And this is why they don't like people who figure themselves out and basically reclaim that person that they created, and the person becomes alive. Because now when you go into a court as a live fucking blood flowing being, you're respected. They don't want to deal with you. They ain't fucking with you. And you learn their sorcery and magic, black and white paperwork, right? When you learn that, now you done cracked, all right? You done dispelled, you done unraveled the spell that they had cast over us, right? So it's the same concept, ego and soul, all right? And when you realize, your true essence, that you're not that fucking person, you start to act with your own being like you do the law. Like you're like, nah, you know what? I can't sign contracts every day and don't even know it. When we communicate with somebody, what that is, that's a fucking contract. It's two people, and this is how the law works. I'm in contact, you're having a verbal conversation, the police tell you that. Am I under arrest? No, we're just talking. But they could use that against you. Because just by interacting with somebody, think about it. You can go get a restraining order against anybody. Contract law. Every day we're forming spiritual fucking contracts and physical contracts. A relationship is a contract. That's why they get fucking married. It's a contract. They want to be in control of shit. All right? When we look at shit like that, we know. All right? We understand. Damn, like, okay, my ego. This is how you know you're with somebody true, or you meet somebody true, or you have a friend that's true, or you get lucky and you meet that soul person that's true. That's a soul. Your soul matches their soul, meaning this is how you know when the shit is true, because it's not ego. Hey, you got something I want, that's something you want. Now we're together. That's what they got us in. That's how they created this false reality. Looks, sexual things, material things. They have our egos being with egos. We want to be friends with the coolest guys, girls. We want to be boyfriend with the finest, baddest bitches and the finest, cutest dudes with the most money and all this other shit. Those are your egos. That shit is destined to fucking fail. All right? And it's a contractual relationship that when you actually look at it, it's working like a fucking contract. Because if I go outside our contract, go against the contract, y'all ain't fucking with each other no more. And this is what happens, In a relationship is, it's something I want, I got something you want. When you break that shit down in simple form, that's what it is. When you meet a girl, all right, when your ego self and you don't know who you truly are, you're going to attract ego fucking people. I'm talking about like from a man's standpoint, even from a woman's standpoint. Women, oh, I want this man, I want that man, I want this. How the fuck you going to attract the motherfucker? With your ego, what you want? That's your ego talking. What you want in this material world, all right, is what they're going to give you. What you put out comes back. You going to manifest that fucked up motherfucker, right? And I don't find shit out being awake like that. That was my ego. Fuck, all right, fuck that. This happens every day in all of our lives. So, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm driving, and talking and thinking at the same time. But that's what it is. Think about it. Man and woman meets. The woman likes the man, sees some quality in the man she likes with her ego. They ain't definitely ain't looking at the soul, all right? Definitely ain't looking. It's not our soul coming together. You know what I mean? Man's looking at the woman like, dang, she's fine as hell. She got this, she got that. That's her ego. That's not our heart. That shit gonna. Once our lust, the energy of lust that we think is love goes away, then that's just gonna be what it is. You know, you're with a motherfucker when the shit always remains the same. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same. Every day, every time, every moment is a good moment. You don't create, you don't connect it with another person matches your soul. Your soul, that soul. You don't even see anything. It was just a mutual meeting, and like you're not looking at for this, that, third. It's something about you can't explain brings you together. That's different shit. You know. Same thing with friends. Now that goes back to coming together with your spirit brothers and sisters, because that's exactly what you feel. And that's exactly what you see. Ain't nobody trying to get nothing from nobody. And it's just a vibe that you can't even explain. You know, that's why getting together with your family, your soul family, is so fucking important. And this is why, I came on here years ago to do that. You know, and I've seen it, and I've experienced it, and it's like, damn. And I have just the insight that I could, tell. I can't tell it. It's just something that got to be felt, man. Feeling like, damn, man, like, wow. Like, nobody wants nothing from nobody. It's just like it's a bond, and everybody wants to help each other. You know what I mean? So this is what this reality is, guys. And breaking it down like that and changing these little simple things, to realizing you ain't attached to shit. It's like the what you call it? Hold on, guys. So, get these principles down, and your whole life will change. You know, and it will change, because you have to realize that there is another being in you that you battle with every fucking day. You know, this being wants to do this. This side of you wants to do that. But the reality is, another energy inside your body, which is your soul, that is here in this universe, in this point in time, that is pushing, is telling us, like, look, I want this, and I want that, and this, and it connects to other beings that are on the same type of, and it's different, hard to put in words, because something is so great you can't put them in words. It has to be experienced, and these are the things. It's like, what is it? Like 3 pillars of Zen, and understanding shit like that. I mean, it is what it is. Because when you look at our reality, it's structured exactly to that. They use it against us, and they cater to our egos, and not our soul. All right, our soul is here in this vehicle. They know it. They're just gonna fucking use it against us, man. And it's crazy, because law is structured this way, religion is structured this way. They got you believing in a fucking hold on. It's a hot fucking food. Yeah, I mean, it's hot, so it's running hot. We good now, though? Are we good now, guys? Give me a thumbs up if we're good. I know there's a delay, so give me a thumbs up. All right, thanks, Blink. But you know, like I said, this reality is catered to our egos, and social media is catered to the ego. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Snapchat, all this other shit, you know, because it gives a false reality. All right, and and people like that, and they know that if people an image, people, if they could have people create their own image, they have a false being, a false almost false, honestly, a false messiah within your own fucking body. You don't even believe in yourself. You have to look at an image and take images of yourself and put it out and pretend you're fucking happy all day. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't. A motherfucker is fake when they do shit like that, because life ain't fucking happy all day, especially in the Matrix. And it's even more so when you awake to this shit. It's we create a balance, but every day ain't no fucking hula hoop through the fucking park. Absolutely not. Every day is a fucking battle. Because you understand this reality. You understand that shit, we're amongst the dead. And the dead is the dead souls. Spirit, soul, it's all the same shit. We're amongst those people every day. And what are we here? We're here trying to wake these motherfuckers up, trying to do that. But we're also, unbeknownst, and this shit is going to come to a lot of people a lot later. What point in time that is, I don't know. But this is some shit that's always been with me. And I'm like, yo, fuck, man. We need to come together. It's not even for anything. It's just like, look, we need to come together. People always say, for what? I say, I don't fucking know yet. All I know is that I've been sent here, and others like us has been sent here. It's like, yo, we got to come together. But it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm ahead of my time. But to not understand that, we are here soul seeking to connect, because all we got to do is look back at our fucking lives, our lives in the Matrix, our lives in our vehicle, when our vehicle was fucking retarded, challenged. All we got to do is go back and look, we ain't never fit in, and we always knew something was fucked up. Why are we gonna keep sitting here beating around the fucking bush? We are here for a reason. What's that reason? We got contracts, man. We here for what the fuck? Fulfill our fucking contract. All right, our soul. All right. I mean, it is what it is. We ain't soldiers, because we're not soul dyers. We're like missionaries and shit. We gotta realize that. Like, what the fuck we are out here doing? At the end of the day, what are we really doing? And this is just where we at, man. I'm just out here letting you know that I am no thing pretending to be something, but I understand this reality, and I'm trying to put it out so other people can realize and separate from that. Because we gotta. I mean, we're in bad shape, man. We're in bad shape. I mean, maybe it's the shape that we're supposed to be in. So we can realize that. And the direction that this shit is going is, hey, look, surprise, motherfucker. It's what it's always been. You've been pretending. This reality has been fake the entire time. Surprise, motherfucker. There's only right now. What we told you yesterday is different today, bitch. Can't you see it? We're telling you something, and the next day we're changing it. It's different. We living like this, so you need to be too. And this is something we got to realize. Right now is all we got. That's it. Right now. Not tomorrow, not later. And that is separating yourself from Your own ego, which is here to fucking destroy you in this matrix. It's here to destroy us, you know? And like I said, in relationships, it's a contract of egos. You got something that I want, I got something you want. It's fake. It's not real. We think of the friends that turned on us. Well, those were those ego relationships. It was like, yo, we were just friends because of this. Oh shit. And here I meet this spirit brother over here. We don't know each other from a fucking can of paint. But look, this motherfucker give me to do this, and hey, he's always there for me. And it's like, yo, we're not looking to get anything out of each other. It's just we're on that same, I can't explain it, that soul that is here. You know, a soul is like a whole, you know, a whole unit. And that's why when we go try to wake a motherfucker up, man, they ain't trying to hear that shit because they're not in a contract like we in a contract. Their mind is set for the ego contract. You know, like, nah, what you got for me? Like, you gonna affect my fucking ego. Like, nah, I can't. That's why we can't wake these motherfuckers up, because we affect their ego. You know, think about it. We try to wake people up. We can't wake them up. Because why? They got attachments. Them attachments are what this matrix has attached to their fucking egos. You know? That's what it is. And that's what we gotta realize. You know? Well, it's big because up in the Northeast, people are going back to school. So I've been rocking people's fucking jaws all, for the past week and a half. Like, you sending your kids where? Do y'all know what's going on in school? Here, conspiracy theories. Bitch, I sat in them motherfucking parent meetings of schools where there's 3,000 kids and only see 50 fucking parents in there. Get your ass out of my face, man. These people, man, like, if you knew what was going on in schools, I mean, god damn, how can anybody send their fucking children to school with this shit, man? Like, I don't get it. I've sat in these school board meetings where these motherfuckers sat up there while parents are pouring their fucking hearts out, and kids, and they stood there stone-faced, like, and we're paid to do this, and this is what the fuck we gonna do. All right? You know how that it don't hurt my feelings, because I don't have an ego feeling. That shit been gone. That shit hurts my soul, breaks me down. Like, it hurts my spirit. You know when shit affects you because you want to change shit. You don't want to talk about change. You want to change shit. Some shit happen, I want to change the shit. The next day my energy might shift and say, you know what? Well, maybe that was my ego barking, and my soul's like, you can't affect no change at that point. So why bother? That's a waste of fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll shift and I won't even worry about it. But there's things that your soul wants to change for other souls so they can see, you know? And when shit hurts my soul, that's when I go in. I go to fucking town. And then that's another thing about this reality, and how you change your reality and goes into manifestation. That shit comes within. That gotta come from your soul, not your ego. I want to do this. I want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and I want to get this. I want to have that. Your ego talking, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You ain't getting that shit. You still want that shit. Nah, that shit gotta be in your soul. Like, you know what? I really want to do this because my fucking spirit, my other spirits, my other soul family is fucking hurting. They're dying. They're being tortured. And, I gotta watch your reality change. Watch shit just come to you like you can't even fucking, you be like, damn, how the fuck did I do that? How did I get this? How was I able to slip that by? It's amazing, man, when you understand energy. Frequency that we always talk about. Vibration. Well, that shit gotta come from somewhere. We can't talk about it. You can't be on your brain and you just talk about it. That shit gotta be built inside your soul, man. That's how you affect change. That's why we are so fucking dangerous. You know what I'm saying? To these people, man. Because we affect those things. And they know that their spell Damn, they flying. And they know that their spell that they casted is a spell over the physical and not the spiritual. All right? The spiritual is a deep intertwined spell that they still working on as we speak right now. Because they know there's people that are here. They know that there's people that signed the contract that are here, you know? However signing that contract is, however the sorcery and magic is on that contract, who the fuck knows how that works? What a contract truly is, you know? We don't really know. You know, we know that it's something that's etched in, you know, the first earliest laws were just like the Bible. It was etched in stone. So what are your bones? You know, your bones are crystals. Your bones are stones. I mean, that's what they are. You know, your teeth. And that's why people who don't get a lot of sun, their teeth get green and shit like that. You know, their teeth rot out green. You know, you notice like people in the UK and London, look how much light goes out there. Their teeth be turning colors and shit. I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's because you got to get sun. Your teeth will remain a certain color, you know. And, you know, a lot of Asians, they don't like the sun. They cover up and shit like that. And their teeth go bad, you know, because of the sun. They lack sun. The sun, you know, it's good for the bones, you know. It's good for that marrow, you know. So it's a lot. But like I said, where's the contract lies in our soul, guys. Whatever that contract shit is, who knows? But contract's been around for forever. About that, guys, that hot phone flash again. I gotta do an AC recharge in this vehicle, so this truck, so that's it. So I gotta do a recharge, and it'll be good. But it's hot, hot, hot. But it's hot, hot, hot. So, yeah, so, you know, back to the whole contracts thing. I mean, law dates back to, I mean, shit. Law is older than the Bible, you know. The code of Namu is the oldest known law code surviving today. It was 2100 and 2050 BCE. All right? BCE. And that means, it doesn't mean before Christ. That shit is so stupid that people thinks BC means before Christ and AD means after death. It does not fucking mean that shit at all. How the fuck does it mean before Christ when the word Christ is only 800 to 900 year old? Like, what the fuck kind of sense does that shit make? You know? So this, you know, this is from Mesopotamian era law comes from. All right? And, you know, BC is before Common Era. And, let me stop right here for a second. So, contracts is between, you know, it's between two people. And you have a contract, you know, believe it or not, with your own being. You know, your own being. And this is how they try to use this shit against us. All right, they want us to sign on the dotted line. Why do they want us to sign on the dotted line? Why, when we were born, they took our fucking foot, right? Why Why would they take our foot? Think about this shit, guys. Why would they take our foot, put it on parchment paper, create a name in all capital letters, and call it a corporation, and then give us a fucking number? Think about this shit. Like, why would they do that? Why would they trick us into that? You know? In reality, they never tricked us. Our parents fucked up. You know, our parents fucked up our contract. You know? So, gotta ask yourself why. And you know why? It's simple. Because you have a choice. Right? You have a choice. And, you know, and that's when we're put here, we have a choice to play in our ego, to satisfy our ego, or simply, you know, play in our soul. Play in our soul. Let's go. Who's still here? Am I back? Because I don't fucking know. Are we still live, guys? Let me know. Oh, man, I gotta fix this one brain. See, it's hot. Let me know if we're still live. Let me know, guys. Okay, thanks, Cuts. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, brother Cuts. Shout out to Cuts. Shout out to everybody who has a channel. Shout out to brother Wise. Shout out to Truth Virus, Zach, Sons of P, Fake Mike, Real News. Who else is up on here? That rocks out with a channel. Man, I know there's other people on here that I'll be missing their channels, but it's just so much shit to follow and shit like that. You know, so shout out to all y'all with channels. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's see. So, I mean, it's just what they doing. This is what we got to do. This is what makes our lives better, man. It's understanding these simple principles. And they're actually simple principles, but we have been so fucked up, man. You know, we've been so... I mean, look at our reality, man. It's just a fucking ego playground, you know what I mean? It looks so beautiful, looks so good. It's so tempting, you know? Let me see, I can't even put my phone anywhere. It's so tempting, I'll just hold it. Hold on, guys. And it's just it's just it's just that easy, you know. It's a battle inside of ourselves. And you know, that's just something that I learned in my life, and it makes it a lot easier, man. And when you realize you separate the two and know that you ain't attached to shit, you can love everything and love nothing at the same time. You can, you know, they say that be alone and be alone. You know what I mean? What's it mean by that is be alone and be that. Be alone Because when you learn to be alone, guess what happens? You learn to come together. You learn to be around more people. You learn to collaborate and connect with so many more people, but yet still be alone. And that's hard to explain and hard to say, because when you do come into this understanding, that's where you headed anyway. We all say that, and people already are doing this, that understand this knowledge. People that study, Buddhist, Taoism, uh, you know, uh, people who study, what is the shit called? It's slipping my mind now. The what's it? Bativa Indian, belief system. People in general that gain this knowledge understand that you are alone, but you're together. Because anywhere you go, when you come together, you're alone but together, because you create a community that's together and everybody works spiritually, brotherly, intertwined in that community, but yet go to their separate quarters, separate living areas, and be alone, you know? And that's when you wake up, that's what you realize it's about. It's about your own, but you're together. This is how this reality is set up, but they don't let it be. Oh, equality. You need to be equality. Fuck equal. We don't need to be equal. We all ain't fucking equal. We're only equal in our own being. That's it. That's it. We're not equal. Motherfucker, we're totally different. And I hate people that said, oh, we all should be equal. No, man. Nature ain't built like that. The universe ain't built like that. The universe is built off of balance. All right? We could be balanced, but we all ain't fucking equal. All right? We're all equally balanced, and we need to be equally balanced. Not equal because a woman can't do what a fucking man could do, and a man can't do what a woman could do. Yes, they can do it, but they can't do it. What I mean by that is they can do it, but they can't do it. It's not something that is embedded in their soul for their spirit to be doing. All right, it's just not built like that. It ain't. And then it comes out in the physical aspects. You can see a woman is equipped soft. A woman's feelings are softer, more nurturing, more. You can't put it into English language of what it is. It just is what it is. You fuck around and start putting it in the English language, that's when all the division shit happens. Well, what do you mean? And that's what it's all about, is to keep us divided. And the English language helps us does that by these little labels. So why do you think they create more labels, more gender, more terms, more terms? Motherfuckers be saying, I'm this. I'm like, where did that come out? What the fuck did I just hear? Did I just hear you say you're this? What the fuck happened to that? Well, they came out with now I can identify. Oh my fucking God, these people. Oh my God, these people. So they know that to control us, they make different things that we can identify with, different terms, different words to keep us just fucking divided. And this is what they do. It's fucked up, man. You know? And we gotta truly understand this shit and then change. Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now book is a good breakdown about. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing, is it's all getting over the ego, realizing that, look, like, okay, I'm fucking hot now, but I'm not gonna be all day. Oh my God, it's hot. Oh shit, it's hot every minute. Go in here, oh my God, it's hot, and dwell in it like it's hot all day. Okay, it was hot. It's hot now. I'll say it's hot right now. And that's it. Done. You ever be around that motherfucker that's like, always doing this all day. What the fuck, man? You want to slap them because they're like a broken record. These are the people that break your energy down. This is why a lot of us can't be around certain people, certain individuals, because they break us down. Our soul can't take this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand and know. This motherfucker always talking about how they, are always sick or something's always bothering them. And it's like, okay, say it once, move on. That's about moment in time. configuring your mind to that moment. Oh, I ain't got no money. Every day, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no. Well, that's probably why you ain't got no fucking money all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Or that's probably why you got that ailment. Or that's probably why you having this issue. Because you say it every fucking day. You're thinking it every moment. So you're going to be in that energy. That's it. It's actually, these are simple ass steps. Just simply say, well, yeah, I got this ailment, and then try to fix it. And that's another thing is being in our ego. And that's the thing about like this truth shit, this game of, what we're doing is we get trapped in our egos, This is why my channel is not asphyxiated on one thing. It's a multitude of many fucking things and just talking about anything under the sun, this and that, because I know and understand that, you could get stuck in a paradigm of a different part of your ego, and then you're trapped in that plane. You know what I'm saying? You get trapped in a whole nother plane. And this is how they do us anyways, They get us trapped in these planes of existences, and then we're stuck there, It's these simple little things that, we have to, remember I talked about this before, we have to balance, and we have to go think of shit from a spiritual standpoint, from a soul standpoint, and not this physical fucking body standpoint or this physical reality standpoint. We got to look at it through a different lens. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit, we that are awake, we judge it on our ego sitting in their matrix. And we got to look back and look at the spiritual significance of what's actually going on, a spiritual understanding of what's going on, and be like, you know what? It's this and that, but it's also this, Look at it from this way, because all this shit and shit that ticks us off that are awake, it doesn't make us mad. Well, it don't mean, this is for me, it don't make me mad because I want to be rocking out with this reality we're living in, this matrix. It makes me mad because it fucks with my soul to know my other soul family, soul brothers and sisters are affected by this shit. That's what hurts me. I don't give a fuck. I already told you like the match a long time ago. Push the button, solar flare this bitch, do whatever you gotta do. That shit don't even bother me. I couldn't give a fuck if I'm caught in the bitch. I know I'm good. It doesn't even matter. Solar flare, shit, I'm out with it. Hey, I'm gone with, oh yeah, right, was here. The solar flare came, he was gone. Thank you, I'm out of here. Doesn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? So, we gotta not get caught up in stuff like, certain things, man. Because I can give a fuck about what happens to this matrix. I don't give a shit at all. I worry about what's happening to my brothers and sisters. And everything that I put out, everything that I talk about is because my brothers and sisters are affected by the shit. That's why I do it. All right, Blink. What's good, Sammy? Yeah. And that's all we got is our own thoughts. But our own thoughts is actually coming from a universal perspective from where we all come from. That's why so many of us can relate to things in this awakening, is because we're tapped in. We're here for a reason, and we're out. We're outside of their matrix looking in, though some of us are dabbling in it, but we got to go further. Well, what's the change? The change is us. Look at us. What are we doing and what are we ain't doing? And also, we could be going against our own self by speaking about what we do and not actually doing it. You know what I mean? We're actually go against ourselves. And that's happened to me before. I spoke about some shit that I wasn't even doing totally yet. And it's like, oh shit. And then I get a reality check. Like, damn. All right. I see what I did. I done manifested this stupid shit. Like, what the fuck? Damn. And then I got to go back and then refigure it and reconfigure it. And then get that, boom, now that shit goes. Now it's out. It's done. It's over. And now you're on stepping, and then you don't make those mistakes. We're all here to make mistakes. And all in the movies, remember, these psychopaths have shown us every single thing we need to know about our own very existence. How it's not real. It's bullshit. It's an illusion. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to take that call. And I forgot where I was going. And I had a good thought, but it'll come back. Shit, I forgot the thought that I was in because I'm streaming. Because when you stream, you're streaming. Oh, that's what I said. Everything in this reality has been shown to us to the T. Every single thing. All right? It's all been shown to us. Everything under the sun. And one of them is we all make mistakes. What is a mistake? Well, it's a mistake. So you're doing things in your life, you're acting out your ego, and during that process, you make mistakes. So you got to learn off of those mistakes. So then you make that mistake, and then you got another opportunity to cure it and go beyond it. And guess what? One thing you learn is you never make the same mistake twice. Now, we've always heard that, but how many people have made the same mistake twice? It's because they never learned of it. They never actually learned from it. They made the mistake, and they're like, oh, shit, oh, man, I fucked up. And that's it. That's all they say. They don't make the mistake and look at, damn, when I do some shit wrong, I stop, analyze it, and I know that it's my fault. When some shit happened, I got to look at what the fuck I did. I know you never look outward. You got to look inward first. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit that we get into comes from us. It just is what it is. It's because we're playing in this video game and some shit happened and it's no one's fault but our own self because we're rocking out in the fucking video game. You ever do something like, damn, man, I shouldn't have did that. Fuck. Or you ever have yourself tell you some shit not to do? You did it anyway, and some shit happened, and you be like, fuck, I should have listened. This is the same. What you're battling is an ego person that's living in this world. Your whatever you want to call, whatever label you want to put on it. It's the physical, conscious being that is playing out this video game. And then you have your soul, which is you, your true you, that is connected to the all. It's telling you to do right all day, every day. That's making your body do your heartbeat. That same energy that you're supposed to be tapped into is making your heart beat, your lungs work, your blood flow, your brain fire. It's doing all that shit. Listen to your conscious. Where the fuck is that? Where is that shit at? How am I going to let people try to listen to your conscience? A lot of people say that don't even know where the fuck your conscience is at. Where is that shit at? Where's your conscience at? It ain't nowhere. All right? It's nowhere, but it's somewhere. Just like you're no thing, but you're something. And that's what it boils down to, guys. What's good, Angel? I mean, it gets deep. This goes deep. And a lot of people will talk about this shit in some sophisticated way. I just make it simple. I just make it simple to the point. We got a fucking another being here, an ego. They use it against us. They call it a straw man. They cater it to us every day by selling us this world, what we want, and this and all that. And then you have your spirit, your soul, your being, your inner being, your whatever the fuck, your light, your consciousness, whatever the fuck you want to label it, your connection to God, whatever the fuck you talking to, Jesus, Buddha, Allah. All right? These motherfuckers know how to play the game. And this is what they do. So It is what it is, guy. And it's very simple. It's you have this one and there's this one. All right. Put that motherfucker. He go. It's you. People always say, "Oh, you got to separate from the ego." You cannot separate from the fucking ego. That is love and light talk. You can't separate from that motherfucker. How you going? How you going? You gotta die. Your separation from that ego is death, motherfucker. That is death. Physical death is the only way you're gonna separate yourself from the ego. Point blank. Period. I've argued. I have so many debates. These love and light motherfuckers. It's beyond ridiculous. Like, how do you separate from your ego? Your ego is talking to me right now, motherfucker. What are you even talking about? You gotta separate from your ego. Get your dumb ass out of here with that love and light bullshit. By you telling me that, I know you're in your ego. Your soul is not speaking to my soul because, first of all, you would feel my soul. Ain't no need to talk. There's no talking when you meet your soul family. It's no talking. That energy intertwines. It comes together. Boom. And you feel like family. You're like, damn, I feel like I've known you forever. Same thing. It's because we have known each other forever. We have been around each other for the longest. This is why when you come together with your family, I don't met a lot of people that are awakened, that we talk to, that we on the internet or whatever, off the internet. You're like, damn, I've met some motherfuckers too that ain't who they said they was. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that are in that energy, fuck, man, you can't even explain it, man. And that shit is powerful. That's why I really, September 11th is going to be dope. It's going to be good. And, that's a whole nother story. Make it if you can, make it if you can take it. What I mean by that is make it if you can take it. If you can take the repercussions from the world, you'll make it. If you can't take the repercussions of the world, you can't make it, And that's just it. Make it to the next one. If you can't make it, if the world stops you from making it, make it to the next one, because, it's for me, I can't even find an excuse, especially talking about what I'm talking about today, ego and spirit. If your soul wanted to be there, it's going to get there. Soul can travel, that energy travels through iron. It's stronger than iron, A soul bond is stronger than iron. You can't break that shit apart, And, there's no contracts with souls. Think about it. Ain't no contracts with souls, You got all these fake people on the internet, giving out knowledge and selling knowledge and been selling knowledge for years. They know this of the law, but they gonna charge you $5,000 to help you out and don't even help you, and then make you sign contracts with the shit. Like, what the fuck? These ain't no spirit brothers. These ain't no spirit brothers and sisters. Because a real motherfucker just give you the knowledge. They're like, look, man, this is you, my brother. Like, this is how you do it. People always say, oh, because the time I got to put in the effort. Nah, man. What you going to do? Your soul brother is going to meet the soul brother and going to be like, look, you already know this shit. I'm just going to give you the little steps. Oh, I'm not going to do it for you. You're going to do it because this is the way you live already. You know what I mean? Then again, that's when we go back to the egos again, because there's a motherfucker out there that wants you to help them to get out of a jam. That means they don't live in it. You don't live in the energy. So what the fuck you need help for? That's how it should be. People should be out there dropping it and like, look, anybody on this frequency already at certain levels where I could skip all that necessary work and just lay down the foundation that you don't know real quick. Boom, this is what it is. I helped you. And people don't realize if you did it that way, your reward will come tenfold. Instead of a motherfucker charging $500 for some shit, a motherfucker might bless them and just out of their heart, like, look, man, how could I donate something to you? And they might bless you with 10,000, 20,000, or your blessings might come from somewhere else. See, that's how these people haven't figured this shit out. It's like, the Yusuf L's online that spit all this shit, but yet want $1. All these people over the years have been out here doing this shit and trying to sell you up the river. And if they would tell you the most important thing about law is, because you got to remember, you're dealing with sorcery, in magic. The law is different in every individual case. Every individual is different. No case is taught the same. That's why there's case laws. All right? Different scenarios that is agreed upon by law under the Constitution, under common law. When these case laws come out, it's under common man. Like, okay, well, this ain't right. So yeah, okay, all right, okay, yeah. This stands. Okay, this is case law. Bam, strike the hammer. Boom, Supreme Court decision such and such on this matter because of this. Well, what they did is they went back to common man, common law, and said, talked amongst themselves and said, look, this is what has happened. This is what he did. In reality, it wasn't right. Under this thing, they go back to canon law, Scottish law, Scotland law, and then they go into magic and sorcery. They're like, who did this affect? As a cause, they go into cause and effect. They go to all this shit. These judges in these high courts, remember, they're setting precedent over people they rule, control. All right. So you have to remember, these motherfuckers are putting out another form of magic. So when they come out with a case law, boom, it's out there. Well, they know that their waves and waves of sorcery has to fit. It goes up, it goes down. Some people are gonna lose, some people are gonna win. All right? And that's just how it is. So these people don't tell you the first fundamental in law is each case is different. So that person's case ain't gonna be your case. So what worked for them ain't gonna work for you. Steps may work, but it's no cut and dry. This is what it is. It don't work like that, So, in a nutshell, sorry I'm ranting, but that's right. There are a lot of con artists out there, you know. And I got a lot of information from all these people. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm not. These people don't give out everything anyways. They don't know shit. Some of them giving out information ain't even been to fucking family courts or child support. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? And I attempt to help people, but I can't help people that don't live it. It's pointless. Now, if somebody living it, I'm like, okay, all right. You living this shit. I'll help you out. Boom, here's this, that, and this. Well, what about this step? Already building in it, like, boom, because y'all gonna complement each other, you know? It's, boom, two people, spirits met, souls met, no egos met, and it's about, boom, that's it, and that's how this reality works, man. And it goes back to givers and takers, It goes back to giving and takers. There's givers in this world, and there's takers in this world. Stay away from the takers, Rock out with the givers, What could they be given? Simple as good energy. Taker gonna take anything they can get. They're gonna take. You don't want to take her. And that goes into egos, And I'm not when y'all hear ego, first thing comes to your mind is Ralph Smart and this love and light bullshit. No. Ego is some totally different shit. Ego is that motherfucker that's walking around the avatar playing this reality. That's the fucking ego. It's as simple as that. That's the ego. Running around this bitch, doing, social media and look at me and ha, look what I got and look what I'm doing and I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. You're nothing pretending to be something. You're nobody pretending to be somebody. Remember, they put it all in our face. It's in all the fucking words. You are nobody because you ain't nobody. You're a soul. You embody this vehicle. And we're pretending to be some fucking body. My body is, looks like what I look like, Because we look in the mirror, we really can't see who we truly are. We see a reflection. The only way we know who we are is because of a motherfucking reflection. That's it. Reflected light coming back to us. That's the only way we know who we truly are. We go to sleep at night in darkness We dream. We go to a reality where there's another light. There's no sun in our fucking dreams. What is the light that lights up our dreams? There's no fucking sun in our dreams. We're in darkness. And technically, we're supposed to be in total darkness when we sleep. That goes into operations of the body. We're supposed to be in total 100% darkness. Not a speck of light, not even a fucking clock with a light. No light whatsoever, pure darkness. All right, that's when you get the best sleep, pure 100% darkness. All right. Our body is supposed to be in darkness and in light. It's supposed to obtain the most amount of darkness and the most amount of light. This goes into when you detox your body. You're supposed to be in total darkness. A lot of us think we sleep with covers, because, we're cold. No, we sleep with covers because our body wants to be in fucking darkness. You don't be hot or cold, but you want to grab a cover. Because your body want to be in darkness. We want to burrow. That's a part of nature. Nature likes to burrow, likes to get into things, likes to get inside nests, be in darkness. This is shit that they don't teach you about. What else do you see animals doing? Laying in the fucking sun. What are they doing? Well, they getting their sun energy. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You see motherfucking animals out there eating and shit all day long out in the sun. At night, you don't see them motherfuckers. They be in the cut and dark somewhere. That's what we supposed to do. Man, we're a fucked up species, But we're different than anything out in nature. So it's evident and obvious that this is some type of test, and we here for some fucking reason. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe humans are here in a point in time just to, I don't even fucking know. Who the fuck knows? I don't know what it is. But, we could be setting up our existence in another reality by being here. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. Oh man, what's good? Truth Matters 2. Let me read some comments. What's good? AV. So ego is somebody pretending to be somebody. I like that. No. The ego is what we all are. Is our avatar is our ego's the one. In case y'all missed it, our ego's the one that's with our significant other. Our ego's the one that's attached to this reality. That's like, your ego is the one signing contracts all fucking day, because that's what we're doing. We're signing contracts all day when we talk to somebody, If you actually stop and look at it, think of this when you're out. Anywhere you go out, you interact with somebody, see what that interaction is. And then when you walk away from the interaction, ask yourself, what was that interaction for? What was it about? And then think, okay, damn, that's right. They was talking to me because of something. All right? And you was just responding to that. Think of it. And then watch how I've done all this shit. I've tested, like on my body. When I was changing my body, I was testing shit. I was testing this, testing that. So when I changed my mind, I was testing that shit too. And I realized, I'm like, damn, motherfuckers are talking to me because they're gaining something. They're getting something by talking to me. That's the ego. I'm feeding their fucking ego. I wasn't even feeding their soul. I'm not talking to them soulfully. Like, I'm feeding them. Try that shit and watch what happens. And then just talk regular to a motherfucker and then spit your soul at him. Oh, watch the motherfucker run. They instantly gotta go. Something came up. They gotta run. That's how you know they were trying to form a contract with you through ego. All right? Egos run around this bitch forming contracts and attaching themselves. Egos are attachments. Ego is this world, this avatar. Basically, we're playing fucking PS5. We outside the game, but when we turn that bitch on, we just been born inside the game. Now we're gonna sit there with the joystick and play it out. And that little man running around, that's your fucking ego interacting all day long. We sitting up there, the controller. Same shit, man. It's the same fucking concepts. All right. And it's like I said earlier, if y'all miss it, I'm talking about the law. The law makes you a straw man. And you are a fictitious motherfucking person that under the law is dead. Is a corpse. You're a corporation. You're fucking dead under the law. You can't talk in the law. You get a lawyer, you can't speak. Bitch, shut the fuck up and let me talk. That's basically what your lawyer is telling you. Shut the fuck up. You dead, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You can't speak. So shut your ass the fuck up. I'm talking for you. We signed a contract. You hired me. You paid me to speak for you. Shut the fuck up because you don't have the knowledge that I have. I'm talking for you. Shut your dumb ass up. Now, you got somebody over there that ain't got no lawyer that knows some shit. Now you're talking to a live flesh and blood human being. Guess what? There's a fucking conflict of interest. There's a problem there. Because now you got somebody that's alive sitting right there. Fuck what all these people have told you guys. If you understand the law, fuck all these bullshit that these motherfuckers talking. All you got to do is be alive in that courtroom and watch that shit. Be your soul. Be your soul that is rocking out in this body and watch what the fuck happens. Watch what happens. Trust me, man, they had a lot of agents on these platforms for many, many years, man. I done dealt with a lot of them, guys. I done dealt with a lot of them, you know? And it's crazy, man. So, yeah, man. So, what did my title say? Make sure I hit on everything I wanted to hit on. Moments, talked about the moments. You're no thing pretending to be something. Missionaries, contracts, path, and journey. You know? And that's what we're on, guys. We are on a journey and a path, man. And we collect along that path. And one thing we collecting is our souls. Our souls. We already know we're all one. We're all pieces scattered all over the place. So we are collecting each other. That's what this shit people will figure out later. It's going to come to you later like, damn, yeah, right. I was talking about this 3 years ago, how we needed to come together. I feel it now. I feel it, man. What he meant by come together, it doesn't mean come together like for something. It means come together for nothing. Nothing. Meaning we ain't got no contract with each other. We love each other like we never loved anything else on this fucking planet. And we're together. All right? We came together for nothing. No thing. All right? We came together for nothing. Well, what are we doing? We're all a million of us now. What are we doing? Nothing. This their shit. What we gonna do? Let's listen. We got enough respect now from these fucking people. They gonna leave us the fuck alone. That's it. It's simple. Years down the road, y'all gonna hear this and be like, damn, I might be long gone, but it's gonna come to a heat where people realize they need each other. Not as in a need, like a contract, like we need each other ego-wise. Our spirits, our energies, because we trapped, our soul is trapped in this prison cell, which is our body, and we need each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you what, man, when you're around your spirit brothers, you feel a lot lighter, you know? Your spirit brothers and sisters, you feel a lot lighter. It feels like mommy and daddy. It feels like father and son. It feels like brother and sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, mother. It feels like everything that you've ever experienced, love in your life, you feel it. You're like, wow. You feel compassion. You feel, like, man, you just don't want the shit to end. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, I can't believe that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't explain it, man. And people lose that. I don't lose that. I've had that before it even happened. And I've sat here for years and preached that when we do come together, it's going to be something that we can't explain. It's going to be some feeling that, hold on, wait till this big ass truck passes. I know I got all this energy flowing. I was in the Lake Ontario yesterday, swimming in the big ass waves out there in the lake, big ass fucking waves flying in my face. It's just I was cleansed, man. You know, I got all the sun. I was cleansed. I'm sore as hell though from riding jet skis over them fucking big ass hills, but man, I got cleansed for real. I felt so good. But you know, I've been saying that for years. When we come together, what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna feel like, and what we do, that's exactly what it is. You know, to the T. Magic happens that you can only explain if you're there. It's so bad that the magic happens. These streams aren't gonna allow it. I guarantee you, at the 9/11 shit, whatever we do, these screens ain't gonna let it happen. The universe, this is energy you gotta experience. Your soul ain't going. You can't observe. All right, this energy, you just gotta be in it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in it. It's you can't observe this shit. You just gotta be in it. You know, that's why none of that shit is recorded like that. The dude that was out there recording a lot of this stuff, where the fuck is he? It's been months. You know what I'm saying? In OKC, where is he? You know? The greatest moments aren't ever going to be captured on a fucking camera. This energy is too powerful for this shit, you know? You gotta think about this, guy. It's powerful, man. You know? So let me peep some of these comments. Oh man. Feel good, that's good. That's good. I think I'm gonna do one more, but I've been detoxing with the tea. What's good, Sean Zander? Exactly. Negative emotions are born through fear of something. Exactly. Any negative thought is because you fear something, you know? Right. Where did the videography people go? You know? Who knows, man? You know, like, I just can't explain it, man, but, you know, I'm going to start rolling here again. But, you know, this is what it is, guys, and, you know, it's just that simple, man. Separating yourself, you know, from the, separating yourself from your ego, you know. And this is not like the love and light ego. No, man. It's just the fucking avatar that's running around this bitch, attached to everything, attached to a house, a car, a family, you know, husband, wife, kids. There's no attachments. You can cling, but you gotta be a detacher, you know. You can cling to anything, but know that it's not warranted, and know, you know, and when you know this going into things, you know, it makes it more understandable. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, hey, you know, it's like death, shit like that, you know. It's hard, man. This reality is a motherfucker, man, you know. But we living in the moment, in one moment in time. That's it. That's all we living in. That's all we got. We got nothing else but the moment, present time. That's it. Like I said earlier, life lets you know that. 1 minute you're here. I could be here right now, gone in a second. I could be gone. This is how crazy it is. You could be gone before your physical body even stops moving. You'll be out of your body, wherever the fuck that next existence is, before your body stops moving. Think about that shit. And then when you think about birth, that's up for interpretation. At some point, by observing babies and stuff, and understanding the physical of the baby, uh, and having a opinion that, you know, an opinion that there's a possibility that whatever energy we are, we burst into that being. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that because I know our soul is separate from our physical body, and there has been studies. There's been people who did some travel in their mind through, you know, just shamanism or mushroomism, and have said, you know, they remember when they entered the body, you know. And think about it, we can't remember. Nobody knows when they were born. Nobody remembers when they were 2 months years old, 3 months years old. Nobody remembers that shit. You know, when does our consciousness hit? Boom. You know, when does our consciousness come into play? So, you know, that's why I say it's a moment in time. Boom. Where you just like, oh, I'm here. Oh, shit. Observing a baby, and like, oh, shit, I'm here. Damn, checking everything out. Like, oh, shit, I can move. And, all right, yeah, I could crawl. You know, oh, shit, I'm ready. Yeah, let's get it. You know? Who the fuck knows? So, yeah, some people believe it's at the spark, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's room for interpretation. Life itself, boom, a certain energy that gets that body going. Yeah, but what's about the consciousness? You know? Because nobody remembers when they were a fucking baby. You know what I mean? Nobody has baby trauma. Like, oh shit, my mom's tits smacked me in my forehead or some shit. Or, you know, the bottle fell and bust me in the nose and shit. Nobody remembers shit like that. That would be some shit you would remember. Oh, I was dropped on my head when I was fucking a month and a half years old. Nobody remembers shit like that. You know, I remember getting injected when I came out. I remember being under the light at the fucking the cooking light in the incubator. You know, I remember when I was in the incubator. You know, or I was a preemie. I remember I was born too early. We don't know. You know, we don't fucking have a clue. So, yeah, life's a motherfucker, man. But again, that's my opinion. And again, that's another thing. You know, opinions. You know, some people's opinions, they'll say, oh, it's my opinion, but that'll be their facts. Like, bitch, how is that always your opinion? An opinion is, okay, you thought of it once. Shut the fuck up. Now you're going to keep saying it? Nah, that's your motherfucking belief. That's your facts. You know, some people use opinions as facts, hid as opinions. And those are motherfuckers that hide behind the ego and can't control, you know, they have no spiritual disconnection, you know. I said it's a lot of like waking up to do for everybody, you know. And all it is attached. You're attached to a belief. You're attached to the belief that that's my child. Motherfucker, what you mean that's your child? What do you mean? How's that your child? Wait till they get older and see if they your child anymore. You know, we just call it what it is. You know? Oh, that's my girl. That's my man. You know? That's my this. That's my that. Ego possesses things. You know what I'm saying? Cling, don't possess. You know what I mean? Can't control shit. You know? That's what's wrong with this world right now. Motherfuckers want to control every goddamn thing. Fuck. You know, oh, you can't go this way. You gotta go that way. You're going this. You did that. You did that. You got the government has agents everywhere, man. People worried about big government when you got motherfuckers walking around here every day by the millions that are products of the motherfucking government. You know, products of the government. And these are people that just, they're attached, you know. You know, true being is like, I'm not gonna do that because that shit affects you. You know? Can you spare a smile? Look at that sign. I should drop him a couple. Can you spare a smile? Look at that. Oh man. Wait, where's my, oh, my phone's over here. Look at my other phone. Can I check your sign out? Look at that. Can I spare a smile? There you go. I like that, man.
I'm gonna shut that right there.
Yeah, set it there, man. I don't care. Take it easy.
Thank you very much.
Yep, you take it easy, okay?
I will. God bless.
Yeah. All right. Yep. I had to, man. That was a beautiful sign. He said, "Can you spare a smile?" That's beautiful. You know. And these people, man, people look down upon them, man. But you talk to some of them, you'll think you're talking to one of us, man. They don't fit into this reality. Somehow they're using escapism mechanisms, which is drugs. Get caught on drugs, boom, they got you. You think these psychopaths don't know? Why you think fentanyl is so big? Because they know that people are trying to escape this fuck reality that they created. And shit like that, that's the shit that hurts my motherfucking soul. You know? To see that, to know drugs, alcohol, how it's here, why it's here. Nobody chooses to do any of this shit. You know? People say, oh man, he's an alcoholic. He don't choose to be an alcoholic, or he don't choose to do drugs. The motherfuckers was escaping some type of reality. You know, a reality that we was created to not fit in. You know? So now they're on the shit or whatever they doing. You know, I don't knock nobody. It's sad, man. Truly sad. But I couldn't beat that sign, man. You know? Smile. I've seen the craziest signs in Rochester. One dude had a sign his sign said, I'm broke. Just said straight, I'm broke. One day I seen another sign said, fuck was the sign said? It said something like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a drug problem. Some shit like, something about the drug problem, he's not lying. And I'm like, what the f***? You know? Crazy as shit. You know? But, yeah, man, so we gotta overcome the fear, guys. And basically, when you look at whatever fear it is, it's an attachment, man. It's a fear, it's an attachment of fear. You know? People are in fear. You know? Because they're attached to something. And that's the hardest thing to do is let shit go. Let it go. You know? You gotta just let it go. And if, you know, some people like let shit go. And if it's meant to be, shit, it'll come back in a different form. You know, sometimes you gotta let go to rebound, because guess what? It'll come back in a whole nother form. And you be like, damn, this is like the same shit but better. Like, what the hell? It's because you had a chance to let go, let it grow. And now that same energy, same thing came back in a different form. Like, wow. It's simply amazing, man, how this reality works when you learn to work with it. You know? So, but I'm about to wrap this up, guys. I got some shit to do. And the Big Bang. So yeah, but shout out to all you guys, man. And you know, much love, and remember, guys, just overcome your fear, detach, start changing shit, man. You got to be dramatic, you know, like be dramatic in your life, you know, like start being a problem, you know. One thing about this matrix is be a problem to the motherfucker, man. Not like a bad problem, but a good problem, you know. Like a problem, meaning, you know, ripple it, disrupt the matrix, you know. Do the opposite. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Like, yo, be extra. Holy shit! Look at the mask in that car. Everybody got a mask on. 90 fucking degrees. You know, do something different. You know, it's time to be more. Be more against this shit, you know? Against it meaning you ain't gotta rock with it, you know? You can't keep going along with a system and, you know, want some type of change. That shit doesn't even make sense. You know? Every day is a beautiful day, but a struggle in the same time, because my eyeballs gotta exist in this fucking reality. You know, I gotta balance, but I know how to look at it through a fucked up lens, but I know how to live and maneuver through it and see the beauty in it. You know, like just like that guy. That shit is depressing and heartbreaking to see on the corner, but yet it's beautiful because his sign, his energy was happy. He had a milk in his hand. He even set his milk on the truck and spilled it a little bit. I think I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Other people, oh man, why you know, no. You know, it's just a beautiful moment in hell. You see an angel, you know? A beautiful moment in hell. So, but all right, y'all. I'm about to get up off here, and you know, I'll chop it up with you guys later. So, much love to everybody, and peace and love.